Oh my. Oh my. The XP. Oh, my frame rate's dead. MaitreDesBlocs strikes once again. Hello, YouTube! This is MaitreDesBlocs, and today we're going to continue our Minecraft Let's Play. I'm looking pretty creepy when I'm moving like that, am I? Just creepily sneaking towards you. Isn't that creepy? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But I don't have a shirt, I only have pants. I guess just that is creepy by itself. And I have wings on my back. Totally normal. 100% normal. Anyways, I was just working on this area a little bit. I did some modifications to it, and I am pretty proud on how this turned out. For the longest time, I had a sandstone ceiling to the mines and to this area. And now that I looked at it, I was just like, the heck? It doesn't go with anything I've built in my world. So we're just like, oh, I could make that ceiling and this ceiling be like the ceiling up there. And that's what I did. And I am really proud of how that turned out. And I planted one tree here and one tree there. These are custom trees just like this one. Trees that you grow that are actually tall trees or big oak trees, but they generate in kind of interesting shapes, and I think that looks pretty good there. I was also experimenting with some mossy cobblestone into the stairs here, and I don't know what I think about this, but it goes a little bit with the style of nature and everything. I might put some in this too a little bit. But anyways, I need to show you some changes I did over to some places of the world. One thing you can notice here, I put half slabs on the balcony. I don't know what I think about this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. But this is basically so now I can actually jump on the fence and just glide down to the village below, which I wasn't able to do when this was like this because I can't pass over the fence even if I try to glide. It doesn't let me. So this is a pretty cool thing to just jump out of the window, which is something I thought was interesting. Does it look good? I don't know if that's something I'm going to keep. Another thing I did here, I modified this farm a little bit, and now I actually put a timer somewhere here. Yeah, here we go. Below the floor, oh my, the blocks are going everywhere. To control the water. The water is now going to stay out for a while, but it's not going to stay out until you press the button again. It's going to stay out for a while, and then it's going to go back into its original state. Right now I have the timer set to 5 stacks of items. If I remove all of these to make the delay shorter, I just want to show you the kind of idea for the timer. So I'm going to put 32 items in there so it goes really quick. And this is what happens. I press a button, the water goes out, and the items are going to start flowing into the timer. Just like this. And in any moment it's going to go to 32. And then it goes back. It's just like a simple hopper clock linked to this. And when it's done, come on, the water goes back in and it resets. Pretty cool system. I used it. I used a sticky piston with a redstone block attached to it to make this work. When the piston extends, it unpowers and then quickly powers again this redstone line. And same thing happens when it retracts. So the 2 states of the clock activate the system. And this is linked to all the dispensers. And the cool thing about this is that it's so compact that it actually doesn't use any of the space of the walls. Like if I cover this all up, I still have to do something with this area. I don't know what to do with it yet. I have to find a way to power this without this being a problem. What I could do, I know that wouldn't work with a repeater, but I have to find some way to fill these 2 blocks back because this wall is completely good to decorate, but that wall still has some problems there. I need to find a way to hide this redstone. But yeah, this farm is pretty much complete now. All I have to do is to cut the tree down, press the button, walk away, but that's after planting the saplings. Oh, and also, now the dirt blocks below here have been lowered because I discovered I could do that, and now the hopper minecarts are actually inside of those blocks. Not a big change, but mainly just so the tree is closer to the lights, and it makes it so it grows faster. So that is a pretty cool thing over there. Another change I did is in the stables. At the top level of the stables, I now put some chests here. And these chests are containing all the items that I want to keep for horses. So the saddles are contained to these chests. I have 3 chests full of saddles. I have 1 chest for the iron horse armor, which I don't really have a lot at the moment. And I have name tags for every single one of these. Gold horse armor here. And you might be wondering how I did this. How I made it so it has the same name. Like literally, the custom name of the item is gold horse armor. How I did that is I put an emoji, an illegal emoji for Minecraft at the end of the name. Trick by Ray's works, and that way the name is actually a custom name, even though it looks the same as the regular name because the emoji is invisible for it. Pretty cool stuff, and here's the diamond horse armor chest, which I never found a diamond horse armor yet, so that is still empty. But yeah, I now moved all of that here, which makes it so I only have 1 chest left on the beach. Whoa. Shut up, lightning. I have 2 chests left here on the beach. One for 1 chest of saddles that is not full, and this is for all the fish. But the fact that I have 3 full chests of saddles, I don't think I need a 4th one. I don't think I even need all of this, so I think this can just go despawn. I don't need those saddles. I know they're precious, but with 3 full chests of saddles, do you really think I'll need more? I don't think so. So, what are the plans for today, you might ask? Well, thank you for asking. I do have some. I want to work on a project we neglected for a while. It seems like that's what we do every episode recently. We always finish projects we just left unfinished for so long, and you can probably guess what this one is by the direction I'm going. The normal spider spawner farm. I need to finish this thing up. For the longest time, I didn't use this anymore, especially not since I got it mending on a fishing rod, because I don't need this farm to make fishing rods anymore. But this farm gets string, which is useful to make wool and a whole bunch of things. This is used to make potions. We need this farm to be finished. I like a project to be complete. Like, look at the inside of this room. This has never been finished since I made it. And this area is kind of finished. This thing here works perfectly. But we have no way of collecting the items, and the experience usually just falls down below there. So, for a bunch of reasons, I'm just thinking we need to finish this farm up. We need to finish it finally. And the access to this place isn't the best right now. This is how I get to it, this tunnel here. I just walk down here. I always find some mobs here because that's where the torch is. And in case you don't know, I put this torch there so no light from that torch enters the room at all. But the disadvantage of that is that the torch is just there. Like, it lets mobs spawn here, and I need to put some kind of mob spawn proof block here if I want to keep the torch there, or put some switchable lights here like I did with the rest of the room up there. That would be a better solution, I think. But first of all, I want to work on a better access to this place, and I got an idea on how we could access this place a little better than we are right now. In the spawn tunnel. Yes, indeed. I thought of making a staircase or a door or something leading off of this spawn tunnel. I call it spawn tunnel because this leads all the way down to spawn. I dug this mostly on a live stream, but I also dug some work of it on, I think it was episode 27 or 28 or something, where we did a long tunnel going below the ocean, and it was a 1x2. And recently I expanded it to 3x3 in this area, anyways. And we never really finished it or anything. But I thought it would be cool if, like, around here we had a staircase leading to the spider farm, because I know the spider spawner is somewhere in this direction. I noted the coordinates of the farm, -9, 2, 902. 17 minus 581. And if we look at our coordinates... Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. What? It's the other way. It's this way. We're like a couple blocks away from it. We're so close. Can we just like dig here and race to it? 16. This is the 17. So we are the right layer. I need a torch. Oh, thankfully I have one. There we go. And I think it's just 4 more blocks. Oh my. Ha! Oh wow, that was convenient. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, this is really good. This is really good. If I make this like a 2x2, I don't know why I don't have the haste effect activated. I think it's because I'm too low for the beacon to activate. But look at this. Like, let's just make this a little bit bigger. You could just walk up some stairs just like this and end up right where the spider farm is. That is pretty cool. That is better than I thought it was going to be even. Wow. Wow, this is a really cool way to enter it. I think what I'm going to do next, I'm going to make this look more like a staircase, polish it up, change the blocks a little bit, make it more finished. I might eliminate this staircase over here. I don't need it. I'm thinking I don't need this at all because what I'm going to do probably... Oh, there we go. I was on the range of haste for a minute, I think. I'm going to make this just connect like this. Just going all the way here. So you can kind of see the farm from here as we're going up. And this is like the same level. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I have to extend the floor a little bit, change it up, block that entrance finally, that leads to the cave, and make this all pretty and finished. I would recognize that voice in 1,000. Get out of here, witch! Where are you? Hi, zombie. I'm not here for you. Where is my old enemy? Hi! You're dead. Sucker. Eat that. This looks okay, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. Using diorite for a ceiling, I just wanted to be original. Well, I surely was, because no one uses this for a reason. It doesn't really look that great. But with this and the granite on the floor, I think this looks pretty good. I tried to follow the kind of idea I had before without modifying it too much and just add on to it to finish this place. Now, from this point, we could do like the tunnel design stopping right here at this floor, and that is where this would start. So I don't really want to decorate this part until I know how I'm going to make the tunnel like. But for this room, at least, it looks pretty good as it is. I put some chests here to accumulate all the string and the spider eyes that we were first just keeping in chests over here. Now it finally has a place, but we're not going to put them manually. I need to put hoppers below here with a dropper elevator and item sorters leading them into these chests. Because everything I need to make it complicated, you know? That's my personality. There is a problem we have here with this, though. For the longest time, I've had this thing for the Spider Farm collection. This is a mess. This is like the worst I could have come up. Look at the sign arrangement here. Okay, it's not the worst. Like, it does what I want. The spiders drop from up there. Then they fall here. They have such a hard time climbing up the walls. And then eventually they fall. And they make their way. And they climb up right there, under there. But that is when this block is not where it is right now. It's going to be in the wall. When the spiders climb up, it is here right now, because the farm is not activated. If we flip that lever, this block's going to go in, and all the spiders are going to be able to climb up. When we flick that again, the lights are going to turn off, and the block is going to go back to prevent the spiders from falling back down. So that's why that block is there. The problem that we are having is some spiders get into the water streams over there, or here, because they're pushed by other spiders. When they get under that, they start, as you can probably guess, drowning. That is not good. We don't want the spiders that we want to collect to drown. We can't let that happen, because if they drown, then eventually they're all going to be different health, and when the crusher activates, some die and some don't, and that is not a consistency I want to keep. An idea I had to fix this though, I'm thinking what a stupid thing this was. Instead of putting all of these places, why don't we just make this whole room bigger, put water streams all going diagonal into that room, leading to this stream in the middle. Like pushing this wall back and this wall back, and making the entire room water streams coming from there and from there, all leading to this point. So spiders can have all the space they want to fall. They won't even touch any walls, and they'll just get into the water there. I think that is a lot better than what we have here right now. So I have to remove some of these walls. I have to clean this up a little bit to make the room bigger and to rearrange the water streams, and then we'll be able to test it. This is a tricky situation. Get out of here, spiders. Ugh. I accidentally turned the lights off, and this is what I get. This is when the block is there, so the spiders can't even climb up to the collection point. I have to go kill them down here. There are so many. Die, all of you. The last one. Thank you. I think they're all dead. But look at this, guys. We got all of this polished and furnished and finished. Wow, that actually sounded well. Polished, furnished, and finished. I need to use that as like a... I don't know, like a saying. MaitreDesBlocs works. It's done, polished, furnished, and finished. There we go. But anyways, we got all of this all stone bricky, and this looks a lot better, I think. We got the water streams a little bit better, I hope. The signs are more organized. Everything is a little bit more polished, or... yeah, polished, furnished, and finished. And the collection point is not really changing anything of its look, except that I might block the window here. I might change this to a wall, because I don't think this is the best view. At the same time, it kind of looks cool to see all the spiders falling there. So I don't know, I might keep it or not. I don't know what I'm going to do with the future of that window. I tried some designs for the inside of this room, too, on the ceiling. For the longest time, it just had, like, cobblestone and all of that, and... I don't know what I think about this. I think it looks good. We still need to find some kind of pattern for the walls yet. And another thing I did is I changed all the redstone wiring on top to be on top of stone bricks. So now all the wiring is like more finished, and I was able to work with the blocks down below without making all the wiring pop off. I still accidentally broke one of these, and that's why all the lights turned off, because I haven't still mine here. So stone bricks isn't a problem to mine. Look at this. It's instant, so it's pretty dangerous to mine with that when you don't want to blow everything up. But yeah, I'm pretty proud with how the project is going and how the progress is going of this. I still didn't do anything with this room yet, and I have to do something to collect the loot still and finish this room. So there are quite some things to do yet. Another quick update to the building of this room, and now all the walls have been built, and I think this looks... well, still being modest, but this looks freaking amazing. I love the look of this. I love the trick I just tried out. This looks very good. I wanted to keep the window look all around, but I didn't want to dig a tunnel or anything behind, so I was thinking, why if I just put black wool so it looks like it's like either nighttime or there's a dark cave on the other side. And I think this looks overall really, really good. Another thing I did is I put some andesite, polished andesite, below the water, just for the sake of looking good, better than nothing. And I put stone here, uniquely stone. I removed all the andesite, diorite, granite, cobblestone that was showing, and all of that. So now I think we're just ready to do this, and I think we can close this again. And say that room is pretty much done. Now the diamonds, I want to place a glass. There we go. So, next problem we have to tackle is the item collection system. We need hoppers down there, or something to bring the items the spiders drop up to these chests here, where they're going to get automatically sorted and all put into order. The problem is, we have a block that pops up to prevent new spiders from coming up and mixing into our original ones when we are activating the crusher. When we activate the crusher, all the spiders that are up are going to get damaged to 1/2 a heart. But if new spiders were just climbing up and mixing with them, then we would have spiders who are full health and spiders who are 1/2 a heart. That's all we want. So for that, we need a block to prevent the other new spiders from coming up when we use a crusher. The problem is when all the spiders die, some items will land on that block and they won't fall into the hoppers down below. To fix that problem, I had an idea, and I wonder what would happen if we use a glass pane. Let me just place it. There we go. As I thought, glass panes can still be pushed and pulled by pistons, but look at the hitbox of that. If something lands on that, it's just, I can't even imagine it. I don't even think it's possible, because all the drops will originate from where the spider's center is. But since it's an obstacle for the spiders climbing, it'll still do its job, but no items will land on it, I think. And that's what we're going to use. That wouldn't have been possible in 1.8 and earlier, because glass panes who were placed without being connected to anything were the same hitbox as in 1.9 glass panes that are connected to 4 glass panes. So if I do this, that was what a glass pane placed alone was looking like in 1.8. The hitbox is really, really big, and the chance of an item falling on top of that was a lot bigger than now. With these one pillar thing with only 2 pixels by 2 pixels on top, can I even throw an item on top of that? I don't think I can. See, it's like almost impossible for something to land on top of that. I don't think I can do it. No, because if an item lands on top, it just slides off. So I think we're pretty safe to use this to prevent the spiders from climbing. And the next thing we have to do is we have to put hoppers down below, link them to a chain, link them to an elevator, an item elevator, leading them into hopper sorters, eventually into these chests. Batch of spiders number 1 with the item collection system. And oh my gosh, they're so loud. I need to put this down. Music sounds, hostile creatures, please go down to at least like 5%. There we go. Oh, so much better. That is a lot of spiders. Why this looks so trippy? I have in there 560 spiders. I put hoppers below them, and the hopper chain is leading into an item elevator, leading into a nice tunnel, leading into item sorters. Right now, the item sorters are right here. Just a typical thing. You have 1 for spider eyes and 2 for string. This should be all good. Let's just test it. So, I want to kill these guys. So, first of all, let's test to see if we have the damaged spiders bug again. Not bug, but spiders drowning in the water streams, and then them being at inconsistent health. So, if I push the crusher, they should all go to half a hit point. None died. Not a single spider died. That's good to see, and they're probably going to be all one-hit kill except the regeneration spiders, so here we go. Let's stand here to gather the XP. Wash. Oh my, oh my. The XP! Oh, my frame rate's dead. Oh my. Mending's not even working because of how much the servers... Oh no, it is working. It's just taking such a long time. Oh, it's going faster now. Oh, my frame rate's back. I think we avoided a crash. Everything seems like it's good now. Man. I hear the dropper elevator going. You hear the clicking? That's it going. So all the items should get their way into the chest, hopefully. And none should have landed on the glass pane if everything went correctly. Just wait for all the XP to gather up to us. Just a little bit under 40 levels and all the experience has been gathered. Let's kill the last regeneration spiders are here. These guys, I really wished there was a way to get them to not spawn, because these are so annoying. Like, no way can I kill them. The only way I can imagine that I would be able to reliably kill them would be if I had a second crusher option, that the crusher would stay out to be able to kill them all. But then I wouldn't be able to get any experience out of them, so I don't know which is the best method, but there we go. They're all dead. There are some XP orbs down there. I don't think that loss is a big deal. No items on the glass pane. That is good to see. And the items are probably getting into these chests, I'm guessing. 23, 24. Oh, some glitch up there. That's because these are trap chests. So when I'm looking into it, the items cannot enter them. But for the spider eyes, let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, they're still clicking. I thought they stopped for a minute. The spider eyes are not coming at the moment. This is string, but as you can see, it is going up, so this is completely working. I thought a lot, I wrapped my head around it, I tried to find a solution, but I don't think there's any good solution to what to do with this part, guys. Look at this. The redstone interferes with this area, plus whenever we get enough levels to enchant something nowadays, we just go up to the island and we get the enchantment table that's there, now that we have an actual enchantment area up there. So I don't think we really need this. What's the point of enchanting stuff here if we don't have any area to store our enchantments? So what I think we'll do for the future is we'll get levels from this, then we'll go to the library, and then we'll enchant our stuff there, which means that this whole area can be recycled or refilled. I don't need this whole enchantment area anymore. Now there is one last thing I want to do to the spider farm before everything is complete. I want a better sword to kill the spiders. We need a sword to do the collateral damage, but stone swords really, they're used up so quickly and I need to craft a new one every single time after a while. Plus, I don't have anywhere to really put a damaged stone sword to save it, which I usually just end up throwing, and then I have to make a new one the next time. So, for all those reasons, I think I want to combine a bunch of things to make myself my own sword. First of all, we'll probably want Bane of Arthropods, so let's just take 2 Bane of Arthropods. Well, Bane of Arthropods efficiency, why not? And a Bane of Arthropods 4. So let's combine them into an anvil. Bane of Arthropods 5, here we go. Yep. Now let's put that on a sword. 6 levels, alright. Now, I have this bad boy here. Smite 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Looting 3. Looting means all the mobs that we kill with the collateral damage, plus the one that we attack, are going to drop. All of them, every single one of them is going to have the looting effect applied. Mending means that soon after we hit, we're going to get all the experience repair the damage done. Unbreaking is just cool to have. But Smite, why Smite? That's why I want to combine that with this to make a Bane of Arthropods 5 instead. So let's see if this is even possible. 26! Yes, we have the perfect sword. Bane of Arthropods 5, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Looting 3. Let's name this, Spider-Man would hate this. Let's go put that in the spider grinder. And there we go. There's the spider farm entirely 100% complete. We did it, guys. We finished a project. I'm so proud of us. We actually did it. We finished this completely. This is perfect to use, and I don't think I'll even change anything from now on, except the floor here when I will connect this to the tunnel. There is one thing, though, I might tweak. I'm not sure, though. You see the stone behind there? I might change that to nether brick, just for looks. I love to put nether brick behind chests. Nether brick behind chests for the look it gives, and just for the fact that you can see dark behind the chest. So I might do that. But apart from that, this area is all complete. If you have something to tell me on how you think of it, let me know. And I would be glad to see your suggestions and ideas and just opinions on this. But yeah, I'm pretty glad we finished this, and that's one more project done for the island. Unfortunately, I think that'll be it for this episode of MDB's Minecraft Let's Play. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Glad we finished the spider grinder farm. Pretty cool looking, if I can say so myself. But before we end this episode, I have one last thing to do. We gotta try this out now that this is done. I added 2 new hoppers in the back, so now there are 4 hoppers down below. Because the amount of loot that these spiders will drop is insane. Want to see? Let's take a look. I got my sword in hand. I'm pressing this. I noticed that some spiders do still die, and look how slow they're taking damage. That is because there are so many. Most of them survive, though. If I look at my F3, we have... Oh, wait. Actually, we lost about 100 spiders. Really? We lost about 100. That's 1 out of 9 spiders. We probably still need to play around with the water streams. There seems to be some drowning still. But anyways, let's just test this. So I hit them with my sword. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Well, this farm is working at least. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. Oh my. And when the experience floods the screen, thanks for watching. And we'll see you in the next one if I don't die by too much experience in my face. Anyways, MaitreDesBlocs out.
Couldn't see their hearts were blind.